Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. This is Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief of the ADF and the spokesperson of the Ambazonian Governing Council. I come today to you to highlight the message that have been put out by the President of the Governing Council, Dr. Lucas Ayaba, concerning the attack of our forces against the Cameroon military personnel that were organizing and providing security for athletes in the Mount Cameroon race. The Cameroon government seek to use this race as a political weapon to mock the death of our people, including baby Caroline that were killed on the street of Buea, and to lie to the world that everything have returned back to normal, or what they call normalcy. Cameroon government does not control 80% of our territory. They are doing propaganda to continue to occupy our territory. The Ambazonian Governing Council and the Ambazonian people have demonstrated the will to negotiate a way out of this conflict so that Cameroon can withdraw back to her borders. She attended her independence, but the Cameroon government thinks they can rely on propaganda. It is very regrettable that our civilians were caught in the middle of this fighting. Everybody that was hurt in that attack is as a result of the recklessness of Mr. Biir, who seeks to drag our population in the middle of a war. That race was unnecessary in the middle of a war, and the Cameroon state carries the ultimate responsibility for what happened. We regret collateral damages, and we regret the people that were caught in between the fighting. We have repeatedly warned our people that wherever you see a Cameroon military personnel in our territory, that area have become a battlefield. We will continue to attack Cameroon government. The Cameroon government will continue to deceive people that things have returned back to normalcy, both in CDC, in FACO, and in many parts of Ambazonia. The Cameroon will seek to use impostors and corrupt individuals amongst Ambazonians to project this lie to our people that they can go and work in CDC, or they can ignore our soldiers. All these lies and deception have not worked in Buea, as you have clearly seen. Our forces have demonstrated in Buea that no place in Ambazonia is safe for Cameroon government to organize any events. Cameroon government does not have legitimacy, and they don't have a right to be in our country. Their mere presence is an aggression against our state, and our forces will continue to challenge them until Cameroon withdraw back to her border. We are advising all of our civilians, do not participate in any Cameroon organized event in Ambazonia. Do not. We are at war. We really regret the civilians who were hurt, but this is war. They were brought there by a lie told by Cameroon government and her impostors within our struggle who wants to deceive our people that things have returned back to normal, who have deceived our people that our nationalist forces do not exist. This should be a very clear message to them. So my country people them, I want come to talk for now say, like the President, Dr. Ayaba for the Governing Council, he don't talk. We regret say civilian they be hurt for that attack way the ADF carry on for FACO. Cameroon be one plan that mountain race. For lie, the international community say they don't win the Ambazonia for war. So things they begin go back for normal. The international community go to borrow their money, and then they go continue for the Kiwi as slaves. Our forces then carry out the action. They be the target na Cameroon military, where they be the organizer events. We'll be very sorry, say civilian they be hurt. Our primary people, the way they target them na Cameroon military. And we don't always advise our people, they say, anytime we Cameroon organize something, me man in no go for day, because we day for war. So any man where he believe Cameroon they lie, or they follow people the way they don't be corrupted by Cameroon, for deceive them, say things they don't come back for normal. Say if you go work for CDC, nothing no go happen. If you follow Cameroon, go for Cameroon events, nothing no go happen because say they been the Ambazonians or the civilians them. Me they know say that people they fool them. Anything with Cameroon organize them, you go for day, that means say you be fly away, you follow cops for graveyard. Make all civilians them avoid place with Cameroon military then they for day because our soldiers they go attack them. Me some man no can lie you say Ambazonian defense forces they need exist so. Because that man, if he don't try for help Capo Daniel for fool people them, say war, it don't finish. They know very well say now we the supply weapon them, now we the organize, now we the lead our forces and our country diplomatically and at home so that we fit fight fine together with our sister forces them for win this war. So their hope now for fool people them, confuse people them, so that Cameroon it will continue for do it the way they do them. We ran show them for today for inside Fako. Say today I will be strong. So me the one being a message for all man. Any place where you dey, no so will be at war. Nothing nobody return back to normal. Cameroon is still be occupied, it still occupy our land. We no go left them, me them mock baby Caroline where they be key for Buea. Or the thousands of Ambazonians the way Cameroon military don't kill them. Without any justice, with our people the way they live for prison, we no go allow them, me they can organize this type of events them for our country for take and for mock we day and for deceive the international community. We go fight Cameroon for any place where they dey. We go interrupt any occasion where them organize them for inside Ambazonia as much as humanly possible. May we not stop for listening for lie people them. We not stop for listening for confusionists them. And people the way they claim say them be thing where they no be. We will be now a constituted body of Ambazonians them at home and abroad where they don't form this organization, say the governing council, will follow the bylaw them and the rules and the rules of our organization for implement this war. Our soldiers them be disciplined, them be humane, and they no go ever allow Cameroon make it mock the death and suffering of our people by staging such events. Just like the Nations Cup where they be organized and will be attacked, the Cameroon security forces them for the now the same thing would apply them for this mountain race. And at the same thing we go continue for attack them until Cameroon go come back to his senses and go for negotiation table for arrange how it go come off our land. So make all man stand fine, make all man stand strong, and make no man in no work for CDC, and make no man in no participate for anything with Cameroon government in the operate them or the one organize them for Ambazonia, because Cameroon government they never give vote for our country. We don't deny them consent. We never participate for the election. All people where they call and say mayor, parliamentarian, senator, all the people the way they stay for La Republique for exile, permanent resident for La Republique, they cannot legitimately represent our territory. So we go fight this injustice until we go establish freedom for Ambazonia, freedom from Cameroon and independence from Cameroon. So make all una stand up strong, make shake day, make una know so we fight a just fight. I will not go ever tolerate the mockery of our dead and our people.